I'm taking a little walk here, just starting at Old Major on South Carey Street. They're at the 900 block of Herkimer in South Carey Street. We're going to do a little walk and tour of the sites, Southwest Baltimore. We're at Herkimer and Carey. Herkimer and Carey. See it there, South Carey, Herkimer? And we're going to look at some historical buildings, landmarks, and the Hollins Market, which has been renovated. So I'll let you know what you're seeing. Got the sun here. It's a little bit after 3 o'clock. And we have 60 degrees Fahrenheit. The Fahrenheit is what we measure here. And it's 60 degrees. It's not centigrade. That would be way too hot centigrade. But we have the B&O Railroad Bridge. Very old. And I know way before the 1900s, maybe in the 1800s it was built. So it's got some cobblestone bricks still here. And it has the antique trains running. There's one train that goes out about more than half a mile out from the B&O Railroad Museum, which I'm going to show you. Take a look. And we're also going to look for spring foliage. But obviously there's nothing on this tree right now. Looks like that one's going to be dead. But we'll see in a few weeks when there's some green right there, but no buds right now. So let's go underneath the bridge and check it out. It's dark here, but see, look at all these huge brick stones that holds up all the trains. And we're underneath it where all the vehicles go underneath the B&O Railroad train tracks. A little bit loud here because the sound reverberates right off of these walls. Take a look at some of the pillars. It's got some good light in it. Here's another one. See how it's looking, it's very old, but they're going to be the upkeep it. And there's a lot of I-beams going across there. I'm going to cross because down here, right towards the middle, there's a big truck. I don't want to go around it into the street, so I'm waiting for traffic. So across the street where the woman with the baby carriage is walking. That's the principal pedestrian walkway on South Carey. We've left a lot of the Pigtown area right there where we started from at Old Major. It's open now, so let's cross. Mostly a 2-lane highway. It does look like it has some lines for bicycle and jogging, but it's not very well kept. So there's the reinforcement for the trains to hold up everything, and the brickwork, and the I-beams for the trains. It's at least 2 tracks going east and generally east and west bound. All right, we'll leave there. That's enough watching there. We're walking to Montclair Shopping Center. That That noise sound was like a road bicycle. There's a lot of guys and some gals that use the like a dirt bike, and so it's so nice today, it being 60 degrees plus, that they're out and about. This is a brick wall of part of the Montclair shopping center, and you'll see a little bit of that as we walk over to the B&O Rail Museum. We're on South Carey Street in Southwest Baltimore. So this time, to be on the safe side, I won't walk over there on the street. I'll walk on the sidewalk there. And we'll pan into the distance. It's called Price Right. It's a big market shopping mall. You can get everything there. I think everything from clothing to food. There's a lot of stores along here. Am I going too fast? I'll go slow. There's a lot of restaurant and barber shop and a Subway and some mini food stores and some clothing stores. We have a bank right there. That's a Capital One bank. These are administrative buildings. Oh, that's a dollar store, and then over here is administrative buildings. Oops. Seems to be a semi-busy day. Some stores, Subway's right there. Rent a center. Get wings and laundromat. There's a Montclair Medical Center right there too. And this is the parking lot. We're heading over to the Railroad Museum first. Oh, look at that. I can see it in daylight. Hello, Yasin. Hello from St. Petersburg. Well, hello from Baltimore. I see that one. I don't see a lot of... I don't get a lot of comments. You know, I'm not as popular. I don't get out as much. I don't broadcast as much. All I can say is that I don't broadcast in quantity. I seek to broadcast in quality, something important. I might go to that store and get a few supplies later. But we're going to walk over towards the B&O Museum, not on the inside, but you can see the outside. And I forgot to tell you I'll show you the horizon of parts of Baltimore. Maybe get in little zoom shots, as we're in the southwest part of Baltimore, Maryland, United States of America. That'd be a good spot coming up about here. See this? Here's the railroad tracks. Right where we were under the bridge. Pedestrian Walkway and Drive. This is the train tracks. And I see it's only a one line going to the Railroad Museum. I thought it was two, but now I can correct myself. No trains running, so we're in the middle. See that in that direction, it goes over to the bridge. Oh, way before that red building is there, but way before the red building, the bridge is a little bit past those fences on the right side. Then the bridge goes over the bridge. All right. And that's right next to the Montclair shopping center. And we're walking in that direction now. And we're going to be going right on the outside of that beautiful building. Here's a historical landmark. It's the Railroad Museum. And here's where all the trains, the engines are parked. And then there's also that, this is the round table. There's a lot of historical ones that they don't put on tracks, but they're the ones that are originated. And they're right there. And then there's the University of Maryland Hospital. Right there in the middle, right there in the middle. The building, and we've got some high tower buildings right there. It's the Transamerica building, right about there. That's downtown at the Harbor Place. There's one with a flag, that's the Schaefer building. It has private and public organizations. It's named after Governor Schaefer, who also was the mayor of Baltimore. Some more buildings. There's the World Trade Center right there in the middle, right to the right of the telegraph pole. And we got some fences that are obscuring, so I'll go a little bit higher and take you there. Let's keep walking now. It's pointed to the right direction. Now we can't walk down the middle of the street. Might be a little bit dangerous. But I'll stay on the left side. Stay on the street, but stay on the left side so I can see cars coming. I don't have a steady hand. I don't have a gimbal. So it's kind of moving around, isn't it, with my feet walking. I hope you can see it. It's 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. And that's where all those train engines come out and go inside for repair, for display. And here's some more storage units right there. They have numbers on them too. It's one of our historic landmarks that are with us in Southwest Baltimore. It's relatively quiet here right now. It's a slight breeze. It's still about 60 degrees with a slight breeze. Sunny skies. Thought there'd be some clouds. Clouds are forming tomorrow, which would be Tuesday. And about Wednesday and Thursday, we're supposed to get some rain, drop in temperature. So we may not have any more 60s for a while. Have 50 degrees Fahrenheit range. I could go by the fence over here. try to catch as much of the train engines. There's a slope that goes down here into that's Pigtown area. Here's the engines. And I'll get close. Be careful, there's a lot of gravel and fences. I don't think it's electrical fence, but you can see it through the screen. It says B&O. That's a passenger car right there. This looks more like a caboose. And these are engines right here with a big C, like Chesapeake, I think. And here's some more engines. And over here is a little bit more of passenger cars. More like the Maryland rail service. And here's a flatbed one. These are all part of sitting here at the Rail Museum. Okay. Let's go out of closeness and go back over here. How you doing? There you go. Let's get closer. Beautiful building. The roof has been renovated several years ago. They had so much snow that the roof collapsed, and it took them a while to renovate the top. So it's all restructured. Where that gray is above and below the windows, they probably even redid the windows, but I didn't hear. And then where this brown or copper-like I-beams structuring, that below is where events can be held. There's picnic benches, can have meetings, a lot of family and everything like that. But right now it's not being utilized. There's no big groups having events. And you have the beautiful, beautiful USA flag, the roof, and there's still some more box cars, passenger cars, engines, right through there. Okay, that's the B&O, what I call B&O. All right, now we're heading towards the Hollins Market area. It's about half a mile away, I guess, or less. Look at these buds. The buds are just starting to come out. I mean, this is not even the buds, but it's just close. Let's take a look at them. Not too much happening right now. Have to come back out in about a week or two. Nope, not too much to look at. All right. We'll wait on that. We do have some green coming out on the little patches in the trees. We'll look for them. Keep our eyes open for some plants and some buds. This is the back side of the Price Right ShopRite building. That's where all the trucks come in to unload. Over here is a Good sized parking lot. It can be used by the visitors of the museum and also this these office buildings that are on West Pratt Street, Pratt. We're on West Pratt Street. What it says is we're about the 1001 West Pratt. It's this building coming up right there. There it is. 1001 West Pratt. There's some office, administrative, and clinical. Also, for those probably getting some medical or economic assistance, will be in these buildings. Here's a good shot of the building. Let's get closer to it now. Here we go. Beautiful building. And inside, you can put a part of the train on that, and it can turn around. It can then couple up to another parts of the train and build the train. So it's has a round table, a round platform that you can put different trains on it and then move out. Here we go. We're heading towards Hollins Market. I hope to get in there inside, check it out, because it's newly renovated. They have some more businesses that have come in. And there's a nice little friendly place that's advertising to come on in called Mulberries. We'll see the full name when we get there. See, this is it's called the Caring Hands Adult Medical Daycare of Greater Baltimore. They're at 1001 West Pratt Street. And there's some other organization over here. Health Center. And that's the this is the part of Price Right. Okay. I think it's still going on after. No, it's after 4. It's about 4:16. Plenty of time before the sun sets. To ring this, press this bell. This is also where the circulator, free bus, and the other MTA buses come along here on West Pratt Street. So, pedestrian walk sign says we can go. This is Pratt Street, West Pratt Street. One way to the right towards the city. That's the city down that way. So let's look at the signs. Here's buds coming out. Just starting to come out. I don't know what type of tree that is. But you can see the buds coming out. Those are like trees. See it? All right. Boy, it's getting hot. You know, we're walking, I have to zip down my coat. We're on South Arlington Avenue right now. These are all row homes that have been restored, remodeled inside, brickwork on the outside, repainted. I believe that some of them were built in the 1800s and a lot of them were built in the 1900s, early 1900s, late 1800s. We need to get some more growth out here. Haven't really run into anything yet right now. Just little buds coming out. We're only at March 22nd. March 22nd, 2021. Here's the orange root. Here's a free circulator. It's going right to that stop I talked about on Pratt Street. Oh, MTTSJO, nice. After Yasin. All right, I'll try to show some nice things, but it's unavoidable not to show the reality of downtown city life. You're going to see the graffiti. You're going to see some litter. You're going to see boarded up houses. Unfortunately, Baltimore has plenty of it. Oh boy, I hope you can see from a distance. Yeah, you can see it. We got a beautiful tree coming up. It's blossoming. Don't believe it's a cherry tree, but it reminds me of a cherry tree. Yeah, here's some bark that's suffered through the wintertime. Let's look at it with the reflection of the light. All right. All the way up. All the way up, all the way across. Sun's shining over to the left. There's another big tree right there. Looks like buds are coming out of those for those. All right, beautiful. Okay. Another one. Another one looks like the bark strip, but that's the nature of this tree. It's all flat. Flat trunk. All right, let's look at this beautiful tree. It's all blossoming. It'll take at least a minute to go around it. Get it through the lighting. Get that. And there's two of them. There's two of them right there. What happens if I put a landscape? Would it show it? Yeah, it shows it like we're pretty good. Just turn your phone. I got it on landscape right now. You can see that. Beautiful. Let's look at the leaves to see what type it is. Somebody can identify that for us, please. I can't say it's a cherry tree, because there's some bees. Bees are pollinating. I'll stay away from that. There's plenty of bees. Gotta keep a distance. I don't want to get too close because there's bees and birds. Here's the other one. It's got a plastic bag hanging from it. Now that's city life there. But can you see it? High friendly bees. There's a lot of bees. They're catching the pollen, and they're really love this tree, these bees. Okay, I'm back to portrait now. if you need to turn your phone, I'm just letting you know. We're right here near Hollins Market. Here's another tree. I wish I knew what type of tree with this very different bark on it. Is that ash? Not elm, not birch? If somebody can tell us. And what I'll do is that I'm going to have a second part. I'm going to go in, I'm going to show you the outside of some of these buildings from a distance. Get here on the street. And then I'll stop and then I'll come right back because I want to tie my shoe. I hate to trip on myself while I'm trying to broadcast. And then we'll do the inside of Hollins Market. After I show you a street pan of South Arlington Avenue and Holland Street. Show you the businesses and do like a little 360-degree pan. Now that's going towards the city. See that? I'll try to stand here in the middle and then get close. Where is it? There it is. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Nope. Didn't go all the way. There we go. See, that's the downtown building right there. I think that's the Lord Baltimore building. Pretty sure. Lord Baltimore. So that's the distance that we're on the west side of Baltimore, from downtown Baltimore. We're on Hollins Street. The 1100 block and the 1000 block is right here. Pretty sure this says 1031. And back here is the Hollins Market. And this is the one side, and then the big side is over there, that brown brick building. And we have a African-centric store here. If you need to get anything like statues, you can go over here and look at it. See, there's like little dolls, statues, statues. It's called Omresiki. Omresiki. It's an African gallery. Even some wood carved. And some statues and dolls. Let's get further out from here. This is too close, maybe. Here we go. All right. This is at Hollins Street in South Arlington. 100 block to the right, South Arlington, and this is about the 1100 of Hollins Street, West Hollins Street. Lombard is over here, Lombard Street. And to the right or south is Pratt Street down here. And so I'm going to close this up and I'm going to come right back after I tie my shoelaces on my boots, because I'm walking carefully so I don't trip over myself. And we'll go inside and show you the inside of Hollins Market. So hold on, I'll be right back. Bye.